What's up, guys? Welcome back to the FNG Academy. Buck here, former Green Beret, here to help you guys get selected. Alright guys, in this video we're going to talk about how hard is SFAS? Can you answer that question? What is my opinion on that question? Motherfuck. What is my opinion on that question and how would I go about answering it? So that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. How hard is SFAS? I saw that, I was on YouTube and I saw that pop up. Somebody else tried to answer that question. I didn't watch the video, but I was like, I don't think you can answer that. But I would like to give it a shot because instantly I had my own ideas about that question and how I would talk about it and the things I would say. So before we do that, just so you know, this video is sponsored by 18 Alpha Fitness. If you guys are looking to get selected and you want to be Special Forces, make sure you go check out Kevin over at 18 Alpha Fitness. Use code word BUCK and he will help you make sure that you are fit and ready to go. So go check out Kevin over at 18 Alpha Fitness. Use code word BUCK. And all right, guys, if you don't know this, our job at the FNG Academy, our number one purpose and goal is to make sure that our people get selected at a higher rate than everybody else. That's why we're here, to help you get selected and increase your chances exponentially. So we started an online store called the FNGacademy.com, and it has all the equipment, and we're adding all the equipment you could possibly need, vetted by us for selection. Pretty soon we're going to be expanding to cover all selections. So whether you want to go SEALs, PJs, regardless, we're going to have every piece of equipment that you could possibly need vetted to make sure you get the best piece of equipment, and we're going to provide it for you. So go check it out at FNGacademy.com and make sure you sign up for our email list. We do monthly giveaways. That's right. Every single month we're giving something away to someone on the email list. So make sure you go sign up the email list and make sure those emails are going to your inbox. I know some of them are going to spam or advertising or things like that, but trust me, most of what we send you guys is giving you stuff. So it's not overwhelmed with spam. So go sign up for the email list. And we do have the tour FNG Academy knives coming out pretty soon. So stay tuned. Lots of cool stuff. We're going to have a new website drop. The mentor program is going to be dropping. I just started the Mentorship Podcast for all you guys so I can answer your questions and give you more long form discussions. So it's going to be awesome. So much cool stuff coming your way. All right. Let's talk about SFAS. How hard is SFAS? Special Forces Assessment and Selection. How hard is it? Oh, one more thing, guys, real quick. Sorry. Let's get 1,000 likes in this video. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification if you get anything from this channel or these videos. If we're helping you out, then you want to help us out, please do that. We appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. All right, so how hard is SFAS? When I saw that, I got really confused. I was like, man, how do you answer how hard something is? Because it's relative, right? It's going to be relative to your fitness level. It's going to be relative to your mental abilities, your past. How much trauma have you been through? How much life experience do you have? All those things are going to dictate how hard SFAS is for you. So that's an individual question. It's very relative to your experiences, to your fitness level, to your mental and physical capabilities. So that's a really tough one to answer. But what I will do instead, since I can't say how hard SFAS is, because I'm going to tell you this right now. It's hard for everybody. No matter what your skill level is, whether you're super fit, whether you're super smart, whether you're both of those things and you're just a complete stud, SFAS is difficult. But there's one thing about SFAS that's the hardest. It's the very hardest thing about the whole process. And this thing actually starts well before you even show up your first day and take your PT test to make sure that you pass so you can continue with the course. The hardest part about SFAS, are you ready? Here it is. It's all mental. The hardest part by far is what's going to go on in here the minute you decide you want to be Special Forces. So the minute that you sign up for Special Forces, shit's going to get real. And here's why. Because of self-doubt, because of haters, because of all the people that are going to tell you can't do it and that nobody makes it. I'll never forget hearing those people. It was so obnoxious all the time. Oh, you're going to go SFAS? Yeah, like 0% make it to that. Like, oh, I know like 10 guys. None of them made it. It's like at your units, that's the story. So it's going to be better for 18X guys might not get as much hate. But you know, that's not true either, because they get hate from their families and people that don't know. They just assume it's impossible and they're off to do this impossible adventure and they're just going to meet failure because nobody makes it. So the mental game for SFAS is by far the most difficult. And that starts the day you decide that you're going to go and you start telling other people, because you're allowing hate into your life, and they're going to doubt you. And that's really frustrating because you're already doubting yourself. So the fact that other people are jumping on and kind of compounding that doubt is really frustrating. It's really difficult. So from the doubt to your self-doubt, because you start, can I do this? Am I fit enough? Am I squared away enough? Can I make it? Can other people make it? Am I the same character as the people to my left and to my right? Am I that quality as the people to my left and the right? That's always going to be running through your head. But then the mental aspect gets a little harder once you get there, and it changes. So instead of the self-doubt primarily, then it's going to go to the physical doubt as to whether or not your body can handle what you're asking it to do. Can I continue? Should I stop? This hurts. Should I quit? That's going to be the biggest thing, is like focusing on getting through your mind telling you to just quit, just give up, just fucking put the weight down and walk away, and you can go have a cheeseburger and go home and see your family and kiss your kids and kiss your wife. Your mind's going to be like, just do that. That'll be so much better than carrying this heavy load and having this back pain and having this hip pain. So just do that. Like, let's just let this go and move on. So you're always in your own mind. I'll never forget starting the last ruck march of selection, and my pack immediately felt so freaking heavy. God, I was like, I can't make it. I can't do this. My back, for some reason, through all selection of having this weight on, for some reason, the pack just weighed me down like 1,000,000 pounds. For some reason, it was just sitting so heavy on my back, and we had just started. And that immediately got into my head. Because I'm like, it's only like the first 2 miles and my back is fucking killing me. What am I going to do? Because this thing, the last trek, can go from anywhere from 20 plus to 25, 26, who knows? So it's 20 plus miles though, and you don't know exactly how far. It's like, and I'm on the first 2 and I'm breaking down. So my mind instantly, I sat down and I just wanted to stay sitting down. I didn't want to get up anymore. I wanted to crawl in the back of a truck and just go home. But in my head, I was like, well, the best way I can get weight out of my pack is with water. So just started down in water to get that water into my body and off my back. And then all of a sudden I stood up, and even though it was probably like no weight taken off my back, the mental win, the mental victory of getting water from my back to my guts, I was back in the game. And I ended up crushing that ruck march, and I finished probably like top 10. Me and this other guy just got in the zone, and we were just pacing each other like this. He would chase me down, then I would chase him down. So in that part, when we were chasing each other, it allowed us to get out of our heads. I was like, I'm going to fucking beat him. And then I would beat him, and then he'd beat me. And I'd be like, oh, you asshole, I'm going to get you back. And we would do that. And we did that for miles, for hours. So it brought us out of our heads and out of the self-doubt and out of the thinking and just focusing on beating each other. And we did that the entire way. And our pace ended up being so fast because we were just getting in these little small victories of racing each other instead of worrying about the overall distance that we had to cover. So I can't tell you how hard SFAS is, because SFAS is hard. It's going to be hard for everybody. I don't care what your capabilities are. I don't care how fit you are, how strong you are, how smart you are. It's still going to be extremely difficult. But what I can tell you is the hardest part of SFAS, and that is the mental game from the minute you sign up to the minute you graduate. You're going to deal with self-doubt. You're going to deal with the desire to quit. You're going to be dealing with haters and other people's doubt of your capabilities, and you're not going to know if you're good enough. And you're not going to know if you're good enough until the day they hand you the slip and say, you're selected. And even then, you're still going to wonder if you could pass the Q course. And then the day that they hand you your beret, you'll be excited for like a minute, and then you get to your team, and then the self-doubt's going to be like, am I good enough for this team? So part of that self-doubt is that you're always running yourself down. Some people allow that self-doubt to get them to back off and quit, while others use that self-doubt to push them forward and propel them in the positive direction and try harder and harder and harder. And that is what you're trying to do. That is the quality of an SF person. And that is the whole point of the hardest part of SFAS and why it is the way it is. So that's it, guys. I hope that answers your question. Make sure you tune in to the Mentorship Podcast. We're going to be doing a lot of long-form Q&As. I'm going to be answering a lot of your questions on there, and I could just me and the mic, and I could just talk about the things that are important and help you guys stay motivated. So it's on Spotify and all that stuff. Go check out the Mentorship Podcast. I'll link it down below. Go sign up for the email list, get the giveaways, and don't miss out because the mentorship program will be dropping soon, and the spots will be limited. Oh, and one more thing, we will also be doing a meet and greet. So if you guys want the chance to meet me, get a book signed, get some stuff signed, get some free swag, and hang out with my crew for the day, stay tuned and sign up for that email list. The email list will be the first to know the dates. We already have the dates. We haven't put it out yet. But the first ones that are going to know and have the ability to sign up will be the email list. So make sure you go sign up. We'll talk to you guys next time. What's up, guys? Sean Buck Rogers here from the FNG Academy. You ever find yourself balls deep in a workout and you're just not feeling it? Can't get that one more rep in, can't get that extra mile, sluggish, feeling like crap. You ever think that because you look like shit, you perform like shit? Maybe we need to get you into the right gear. Let's check out some FNG Academy gear and what it does for people and their performance. What the f*** is that? That's what I'm talking about. What the f*** is this? That's more like it. No rep. No rep. What the f***? No rep. What a waste. 1, 2, 3. Now that's what the f*** I'm talking about. All right, guys, now you see the difference between when you look good and when you look like shit. So make sure you head over to the FNGacademy.com, pick yourself up some swag. Make sure you sign up for the email list because we're doing monthly giveaways. Ready?